Hey Loc babes, welcome or welcome back to my channel. My name is Jen. I am a loctician based here in the state of Connecticut. So if you love all things locks and lifestyle, definitely stay tuned. Okay, so today's video, I thought we would have some fun and we're going to play a do this and do not do this game. Okay, so I'm gonna have a list of things that you should do and a list of things that you should not do if you have traditional locks, if you have wicks, if you have micro locks, if you have sister locks, if you have locks in general. Okay, so there are 5 topics. The first topic we're going to cover is washing. Okay, so I want you guys to pick which one do you think you should do, and I want you guys to comment below before you hear the answer. Okay, should you use a sulfate residue-free shampoo, or should you use any shampoo that you find as long as it has slip? Give you guys a few more seconds. Please comment below. Don't cheat. Comment below before you hear the answer. All right, perfect. If you chose use a residue-free shampoo, that is the correct answer. So starting your lock journey, you want to make sure that you use shampoos that is residue-free. You don't want any buildup. You don't want your locks to look ashy or white or anything like that. So please choose a shampoo that you can see through. It has to be clear in consistency. It can be blue, but it can be light blue. It shouldn't be white. You should find shampoos that are mostly clear. Okay, you want to make sure that you are avoiding any residue products, whether that's shampoo, conditioner, oils, whatever leaves residue, you don't want it in your locks because it will stay. All right, number 2, moisturizing. Should you use heavy oils and products, or should you use water mixed with rose water or aloe? Which one will moisturize your locks? Remember, comment down below before you see the answer. Okay, time. If you chose moisturize your locks with water and rose water and aloe, you are correct. Remember, water moisturizes, oil seals. So you cannot moisturize your locks with oils, with heavy oils and heavy products. That doesn't moisturize. It seals in the moisture. So you always want to go to water first to moisturize it, and then you can lock it in with a light oil, like tea tree oil, jojoba oil, argan oil, maybe a little bit castor oil, a little bit, not too much because castor oil is heavy. You want to lock it in with a good oil. Next up, retwisting and retightening. Should you retwist and retighten every time you have new growth, or should you retwist and retighten on a moderate schedule? Write your answer down before I reveal it. Okay, perfect. If you chose retwist and retighten on a moderate schedule, you are correct. Please. Gertrude was shaking, so I just want y'all to see. Please do not retwist or retighten your hair on a weekly basis. That is a surefire way for your locks to leave your head. It's too much tension, they're going to thin out, and it's way too much. If you get your hair retwisted, maybe you should go every 4 to 6 weeks, okay? And that includes washing and retwisting. If you want to wash your hair in between that, it's perfectly fine. If you get your hair retwisted, you should try to find a nice medium balance. It depends what your lifestyle is like and what you actually do, but I would recommend anywhere between 4 and 8 weeks you should get your hair retwisted. You shouldn't really get it retwisted any often than that because you don't want to have to develop, thinning locks, especially at the roots. If you get your hair retightened, you should also do 4 to 8 weeks, okay? You want to check your growth schedule, and your loctician should be able to let you know, and your loctician should be able to sit down with you and let you know your growth cycle. So maybe you have some people who have to get their hair retightened every 5 weeks, because every 4 weeks because they have a super fast growth cycle. Or maybe you're one of the girlies who can get her hair retightened every 7, 8 weeks because you have a slower growth cycle. Find out from your loctician what your growth cycle is like and make sure you adhere to that schedule. Please do not retwist or retighten your hair every week. It's not needed. You will have headaches. You will experience thinning, and let's just avoid having terrible locks in 2025, okay? There's too much information out there, including this video. All right, next up we have styling. All right, should you do the same protective styles that you were doing as a naturalista, or Should you do styles that are tension free and actually vibe with you having locks? Which one? I think wigs and weaves are over here. Make sure you pick before time run out. Okay, perfect. If you pick that you should choose styles that vibe with you having locks, that is the right answer. Ladies, this is gonna go to you first and then I'll talk to the men. Ladies, we here. We here, twin, we here, twin. I understand, I was a wig and weave girly, loved it, loved that for me. What I also love for me now is actually having hair on my head. That's what I love for me. So because you have locks now, you can't do the same styles that you were doing before. I know that we see girls who are putting box braids over their locks. We see people who are braiding their locks down and putting a wig and stuff over their locks. Those are nice styles to have temporarily when maybe you want to break from your locks, and that's okay. But you want to make sure that whatever you're doing does not cause tension, and you cannot take care of your hair the same way you did as it was locked. So I personally don't recommend a head full of braids because it's going to be heavy and weighing down your hair, unless maybe you find a product like yarn or micro lock extensions where you can braid that into your hair so it would also be lightweight. If you want to do a wig or a weave or something like that, make sure that you have your locks pulled back. I would not recommend that you braid them down because that's going to cause tension underneath your wig cap. Put it in a bun or something in the back, put the wig cap on, and then put the wig on, right? Also a temporary style. Please don't leave this wig on for months on end. You want to make sure that you have your eyes on your locks. You're taking care of your scalp because your scalp is more important. You want to make sure that you don't have any abrasions. You want to make sure that there's no funky smells going on in there, and you just want your locks to breathe, okay? The point of you having locks is to wear your locks. But if you want to change it up, that's perfectly fine. But don't change it up for something that you used to do all the time that was more like a permanent thing. All right, you can't comb and brush your hair out like you did before. So you want to treat your locks with care. Fellas, are you there? The styles that you are getting are eating down. They're amazing. Clock that T. My girls are gonna cringe. Anyway, you are getting styles that are so tight, I feel like your brain can't function. Just because somebody's styling techniques looks amazing and it's like, oh yeah, her styles are crazy, that doesn't mean you have to get that style every time. Okay, change it up. You're getting the same barrel twist. You're getting the same two-strand twist. You're getting the same type of twist every time. And sometimes your locks just need to be free. Sometimes you don't need a style. It's okay just to have your locks out. Guess what? Your locks are styled by themselves. Even loose, they're already styled. Why? Because you have locks. That's the flex. You already have locks. So you don't have to go in with all these hairstyles that look like you're getting braids again. You don't have straight hair, boo. Let your locks breathe. Every once in a while, you could have a good barrel twist, or you could have two-strand twist, or whatever you want. But you need to do something so your locks can breathe, they can mature, they can expand. They're not going to be tightly wrapped around each other where they can't do what they need to do. Okay, that also causes thinning, and that also causes severe breakage. You don't want to have a lock where it's super skinny at the top and then the bottom just starts to get fat. Because what's going to happen? It's going to pop off. And then what? Then you're going to pop it off. Now everybody going to jail. What was the point of that? What was the point? See how fast that escalated? That's what's going to happen to you, boo, if you don't chill out on the styles, dude. Just relax. All right, and last but not least, we have sleeping. Should you sleep with a bonnet or a satin pillowcase, or should you just sleep on a cotton pillowcase, sleep on cotton sheets, and just go to sleep because you're tired and it's a long day? Which one? I'm gonna do this one fast because I'm coming for y'all. Y'all better not be sleeping on no cotton pillowcases. What are we doing, boo? What are we doing? Even if you don't have locks, you shouldn't be sleeping on cotton pillowcases. Like, let's not do that. Like, let's be more responsible and take better care of our hair, okay? I'm not here to judge. I'm just here to help you. I'm here to help you. If you have locks, it is mandatory that you have some type of head covering that is going to be helpful for your hair. You want a bonnet, you want a do-rag, you want nice headscarves where you can go outside. Again, bonnets outside is not my portion. I'm never going to tell you you should do that. You can get cute little turbans. If you look at my description box, I have a link there to my link tree. And I have so many cute turbans and so many cute head things that you can wear outside, that is presentable outside, in meetings, at work, wherever. You don't have to leave the house in a bonnet, and you don't have to just have nothing, right? There's so many options. We're in 2025. Seriously, you can buy a house from Amazon now. You can get a bonnet and a satin pillowcase, boom. You can get that. I promise you can. You want to invest in satin or silk sheets? Satin or silk sheets, first of all, they just feel good for your body. If you haven't experienced that yet, you want to experience that. The level of luxe, the luxury that you feel when you're sleeping on satin or silk sheets, yeah, you might slip off a little bit, but you get back up, and guess what? Your hair is going to look amazing. Your locks are going to be amazing. Cotton pillowcases and cotton sheets cause friction, they cause breakage, they cause frizz. It's way too damaging for your locks. So you want to make sure that you invest in a good satin pillowcase. You don't need satin sheets, but I would say you should get satin or silk sheets because I love mine. But the pillowcase is where it's at because that's where your head, whatever your head is going to touch, it needs to be satin or silk, whatever, even if you have a hat. Again, you can look in my description box. I have hats in there that have satin lining inside of the hat. You want to make sure that you protect your crown. This is your crown. This is your investment. You invested time or you invested money. You invested something to get your locks started and maintained. Don't mess it up because you're just sleeping recklessly. Okay? Be responsible. Protective. God said that your crown is your glory. This is our crown. This is where we wear our crown, right? Protect your locks at all costs. All right, guys, I hope you enjoyed this edition of Do's and Don'ts for Locks. Let me know if you have any do's or don'ts that you want to share with everyone else. Drop it in the comment box below and let's share this knowledge with each other. We're not gatekeeping over here, okay? We don't gatekeep on this channel. We share, we empower, we love, we uplift. We're just a family here. We're the Loc babes. So we're not gatekeeping. We're helping one another. We're being gracious. We're being kind. And we want to see everybody's locks win. All right, guys, so thank you so much for joining me on day 25 of our 30-day Loc Care series. I hope that you truly enjoyed this video, and I will see you tomorrow for another one. Later. Sorry, guys, I'm trying to get Gertrude situated because she's still here.